What is up, everybody? I am back again with another episode. Wait, I still have Black Whirlwind on my team. Get out of here,
Anything
man.
is better than waiting around in the
Have the
camp.
fine girls on the team. I don't need you. You can go back. You already told me everything that happened. You don't need to protect me up here stirring up mess. That's just weird. But I'm just ready to continue the arena battles. I'm ready to go. Like, we had a misfortunate event with going to see Kylon the Serpent, learning that he has a past with Black Whirlwind and stuff. But we defeated what's his name, Lucky Cho or Happy whatever. I don't know his name. Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler, Grown Ups too. What? I don't remember his name. We defeated him. We got a statue of him. He's down there somewhere. I don't know what's happening. But we're about to continue this episode. And I just, say in the comments section, what is your favorite Power Rangers team that you like? Mine is Ninja Storm. That is my favorite. I'm like rewatching it again. And I just rewatched it over the summer. It's so good. I love it.
This next fight should be fairly simple for you. I once more want to send you up against 4 opponents. The crowd loves those fights. These are tougher than the students you faced before, but should pose no problem. Are you ready to get started? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
What the? Cutscene.
We found him just like this.
Yeah, he's done.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Silver Phoenix.
He fights next, doesn't he? Replace the men slated for that match with our own. And ensure that their blades are coated with extract from the ebon orchid.
Ah, this dude.
Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. We can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. You must always use the resources available to you.
Ah, did him dirty. Oh, they're just eating his body. That is gross, man. They're hungry. The cannibals are hungry. Well, I guess this is gonna be a dirty fight.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
It don't matter. These people ain't nothing. Try and poison me. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna stay from afar. Back the freak up. Why is this guy still petrified? Peace. You're done. Look at that. That barely takes down any chi at all. I'm good. I am so good. Staying back. See, you gotta use your tactics. Alright. Paralyzed. Back up. Let's go. Look at my tactics. I'm too nice. He's still paralyzed. Look at dang. Gotcha. Done. Wasn't even touched.
I knew you could defeat those things. The Imperial Army's telling me they figured out some way to improve upon the design, thanks to you. I say stick to traditional soldiers. Sagacious Tien needed no machines to build the Empire.
Hey, man. Let's go. Talk about it. They should do more stuff. Like, man, I really wish they would, redo this game and, make it extended and, do a story about Sagacious Tien. Or maybe they should just do a Jade Empire about Sagacious Tien because he started the Empire. That would have been cool just to be him, It's freaking awesome. But you get to create your own character. It would have been cool if they did that first and then they did this game. you know. But
I rushed out notification
what are you gonna
of this
do?
match, and we've had the outcriers shouting.
They don't pay
themselves
me.
hoarse.
They don't pay me
I
to
hear
make
many
the stories
nobles
yet.
will even be in attendance. It's rare that the Silver Division rests balanced against a single victory on the scales of combat, you know. That's nothing compared to the skills of Silver Phoenix, who has soared so high so quickly. Words like those spread like raging flames. Will you face Soldier now? The Silver Division Championship awaits you.
Well,
If that's the decision you want to make, it's your profanation. You just let me know when you've changed your mind.
I want to talk to him first. I want to see what he says.
When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
Yeah, okay. I will make sure of that. You know what's cool about this? You get experience from the arena. Like, you know, in other games I played, like when you go into an arena, like you don't get anything. It's like you're just fighting for money. But on here, you still get experience, even if like some of this isn't even for the story. Like you can go for the gold division and you'll still get experience. Let's see what
Looks like you're still walking after that last match. Too bad.
What?
We'll take care of that in the next match, New Blood. Trust me. I've been looking forward to taking you down a notch. I look forward to ending your career in the next match.
Okay, too bad you won't. Well, let's see what your girl has to say.
Wuwir aki thita hirir koni afafatir? Nararir uk u yorir. Kop awuka ini.
Man, get off his butt.
I watched your last match. From what people are saying, you'll get a chance to silence soldiers bragging next. I hope you win. It would teach him some much-needed lessons. Right, you...
Let's go. I just want to see what he would say.
I want to hear
He's
that
cocky.
you're ready for
It's
your
time
next
to take
fight.
down his cockiness.
What
This
do you
probably
need?
be epic though.
Yeah,
you already
it's
said
rare that.
Yep. Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me, and
Let's
we'll get
go.
you ready for your next match.
Let's go. The crowd is hype. The crowd is hype. Let's go. Everybody's excited.
Can Silver Phoenix take the Silver
What you
Division?
want?
Iron Soldier
What you
will
want?
not fall easily.
Look at me. I'm staring him down. Let's see what he got. Whoa, don't want to get hit with that. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Ooh, I come back with the counter move like blah. Let's go. Let's switch to magic. Okay. I'm gonna do some stuff. Let's see what you got. Let's hit him with that paralyzing palm real quick. Roll under you. Hit you with that paralyzing palm. I gotta get him. I'm trying to... Yeah, let's go. What the? That didn't last long at all. Gotta hit him with that. God. Let's hit him with some magic stacks. He's blocking. Gotcha. He's done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
Soldier
go.
is a worthy
I'm the
opponent.
champ.
I hope
Silver
you understand
Division
how many
champ.
warriors have tried
Soldier's
to extrapolate
done.
him from the Silver
He ain't
Division
nothing.
Championship.
I
Be
win.
proud.
Your
From here,
cockiness
your
streak
battle
is
will
over.
be even harder.
You're
a test,
done.
if you will, to see if you stand a chance against the Ravager. Impress the crowd, and you will have your chance against the Ravager himself. I can promise you that.
He ain't nothing. Yeah, let's get some extra silver.
Surely this was enough.
Nah,
I know
nah,
the
nah.
crowd loved that show, but there's no way I can offer you extra just because of that.
You already did.
All your fights are impressive.
Let's try intuition.
I know
no.
you feel like a rising star, but your rewards are fixed.
Intimidation
You'll
is
find that
like
the
the only
gold
thing that
division
works
battles
on him,
sate your person's
which makes
hunger.
no sense.
Now that that's settled, what else can I do for you?
Nah, I want to rub it in Soldier's face. So.
Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the streets as you are in the ring. I don't think Kailan is pleased with your progress.
I wonder if I like walk places, if I'll get like attacked. Oh yeah.
Your victories are impossible for the other fighters to ignore. You are a master of the arena, the ground where executioners are born.
Yeah,
Perhaps you have potential that you are not even aware of. There may be a role in the executioners for you after all. Why have you chosen to come here when you have already earned the favor of the Inquisitor? Do you wish the blessing of someone less corrupted? No, you are stronger than that. We will train away this timid front and tap a potential that you haven't yet dreamed of.
Okay.
If you survive, you will join an order unlike any other. We enforce the will of Death's Hand and the Emperor. We guard the treasures of the Empire. This will be your responsibility. Can you look on silver coins, golden tablets, or prophesized artifacts and think only of duty? Then we will waste no more time. You are adequate, and I will allow you to begin training. Proceed to our fortress. It lies at the far side of the burial ground that is the necropolis, which you may reach through the rich section of the city. Present this token so that they will know you. I expect great things of you. Not many of our recruits possess both the skills to become executioners and the personality to attract such a loyal band of followers. Indeed. Many others think that they are above the norm when they join us, as if acceptance elevates their status. You will learn that conformity to our ways will serve you better. I am well aware of those who come with you, their strengths and their weaknesses. You inspire loyalty in most of those who follow you. That will serve you well.
Cool. Wait.
Am I? Or do you doubt your own abilities to deal with them if proven treacherous? In time, you will see that your loyalty to our order is all that matters. If you survive your training and remain in control of your senses, perhaps you will serve at my side one day.
Okay.
Good. I knew you could be relied upon. The others will want to know. We should go see them after we leave the arena.
Well, actually, yeah, I might go see my people now because they probably want to talk. So we'll do that and then we'll end the episode there, even though I don't like these stinking loading screens. But you guys will get to skip it, so it's cool. Oh, they just brought me right to here. That's nice.
Sa iriagawak, kokonato siri panoneniko.
Sa iros tiusyot, sa rorasipa ukar iros napsoaku.
Of course.
Uno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, ko nirpuk no sangkud na no wana napir.
There we go. Did good by him too.
Ipanar nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruro ni nuwa sa irkana. Usair kokonato, tanatir, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato siri panoneniko.
Okay.
Ipanar nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruro ni nuwa sa irkana. Sata tawe ir, wanawa fu kuno sukut niya awafawa ir sutok. Usair kokonato, tanatir, katanano, shafatoyo, kokonato siri panoneniko. Unikasurir kwanano kuni uknawata ir, niknipier. Irkana, unikasurir kwanano kasa iriruru.
Why do these guys have effed up faces. Like, you ain't getting no dates. Dang, these people. I'm trying to go out with the princess. I'm trying to keep my face purty.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins.
Of course.
And you've made doubly certain of it by aiding both the Executioner and Inquisitor. Very impressive. The way to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open.
And after we find the evidence against Death's Hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's Hand that they might notice something is wrong.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him.
Where did he... Did you guys see him sneaking off? Like, what the...
Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust. That is true. I wouldn't trust any of the ragged homeless you have collected.
Come on, Silk
No
Fox,
offense meant
stop
to
being
those
so
of you
mean.
who are actually homeless, Dawnstar. If Sagacious Zoo has gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quick. If he's just run off, he is no longer our concern.
Zoo would not turn on us.
The Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter. Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence against Death's Hand soon enough. Oh, and you'll have access to your Master Li as well. I don't want you to think I have forgotten your needs.
Okay. Danny, yeah, Dawnstar wants to talk. These guys
I
always want
suppose
to
it
talk
is
to
good
me.
that the Lotus Assassin
Stop, I don't
Executioner
like to talk to
accepted
people.
you.
I'm introverted.
I wish I felt better about that. Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will take us to the palace. You've appeased both of the Lotus Assassin recruiters. What else could we possibly need to do?
No, why do you always say that?
Do you have time for me now? We should have spoken some time ago. If you do not wish me to
Relax.
burden you with my attention, all you need to do is say so.
It's time to play the cheating game. One of you guys commented that I should start flirting with both of them. So let's start.
Thank you for that. This has been a difficult journey, and it is good to know such close friends are thinking of me. I want to talk about what we have seen in the Imperial City. You are becoming more than a friend, and I value your perception.
She be needing too much attention. Like, you are not 3 years old, girl.
I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern. I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted? To you, perhaps, but not to me. I think I am perceived as a rival, but no one has told me what the game is.
The princess, the daughter of the Emperor, is jealous of me? I think the size of our task has addled your
Talking
senses.
so loud, she's right behind me.
What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess herself does not?
No, you don't have my interest.
Well, that is just foolish, isn't it?
Time to play the game. Playing games with these girls. I'm probably still gonna pick Silk Fox because I'm still trying to be the prince. Although, ladies, I would never do this to you because I do not play games for real. I don't try to because I said so, people.
You have always been a good friend to me, but I never meant... I mean, I couldn't... No. No, I should have more control over this. This is too uncertain. You can't manipulate me into admitting something like this. Not when you can leave whenever you want. I prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control over what goes on around me as possible. Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know what she represents. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider where that might lead, both good and bad. I'm not ready for that. So much, I don't know what to do with you. You have become so different since we left Two Rivers. Or perhaps it is me. For all the trouble we face, I feel like a weight is lifting. I think we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming days. I am looking forward to it. Until then, thank you for being so understanding. Master Li was right. You are special. Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Playing games.
Always happy to help. What do you need? I was thinking about a story my father once told me. He was a scoundrel, but he could spin a fine yarn when he wasn't robbing caravans. Have you ever heard the tale of the Eternal Companions? The Eternal Companions were a group of warriors that traveled the ancient kingdoms, well before the formation of the Empire. They were said to be giants, to know styles no one could match, to always appear to offer their services to a kingdom when times were worst. The tales are too fantastic to be accurate. Though I'm sure the Black Whirlwinds tried at least once, no one can actually cleave a mountain in two. What made me bring this up was just a simple thought. Were these companions real people once? Were they just like us? Something tells me they were, but not in the way you'd expect. You know how legends tend to grow in the telling? I think they also absorb other tales as they go. I doubt it. For instance, we have yet to wipe out a rival kingdom. Failing that, I'm a bit shy of 12 feet tall. The point is that when things are wrong, people believe that someone will do something about it. Whether we succeed or not, we are those someones right now. More importantly, you're the someone. You're the real reason we're together. And I worry about how much of this rides on your shoulders.
See,
what I'm really trying to say is that we're all with you until this thing is finished. I just hope you can draw some strength from that. Anytime. I hate to wax morbid, but this is serious business. Now, shouldn't you be talking to Dawnstar instead of me? I've seen the way that girl looks at you, and she deserves a little attention.
I already gave her some. I got you. I got you.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today? My prescient pretty has an uncanny knack for derailing my plans, in case you haven't already noticed. I have tried several times to leave, but it always fails miserably. Some say there are spirits out there that masquerade as people, and I suspect she may be one of them. She has my soul, and there's nothing I can do about it. One time, I tried to sneak away while she was delivering a special order of buns to her uncle's family. As I started to leave, I slipped on some oil and broke my arm. Still, I put my arm in a sling and was continuing on my way when I was run down by a rogue bun cart. When I came to, my wife had returned and was in a foul mood. Apparently, everyone she had visited died from food poisoning. But why not her? I mean, I'm sure she ate at least one of the buns I sent. I am saying no such thing. It is simply my lot in life to be given into the care of a demon whose sole sustenance comes from sucking the very life from my body and soul. Soup, anyone?
He's funny.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Time to talk to Whirlwind. Surprised Wildflower hasn't had anything to say.
What? What do you want? Too much talking and thinking can be dangerous, I should know. I remember one cold winter I took a job clearing rats from a local monastery. I was supposed to make sure the pests stayed out of the sacred pools, but hunting rats one at a time is boring work. So I had an idea, a way to catch them all at once. I convinced the monks to give me some of their sacred wine, and I filled the sacred pools. I figured if I could get the rats drunk, they'd be so much easier to catch. Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine. I passed out before the rats came. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by screaming monks and fiery explosions. It was just the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fires after their swim in the wine. Not a good combination. The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the abbot insisted it was a sign from the gods and closed the monastery. See what happens when you think too much? Whatever.
Oh, he's tripping. Well, let's go sneak off and go talk to Silk Fox. How come I can't go through that door?
You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress like we agreed. Find the evidence against Death's Hand, and I will help you rescue Master Li. I don't understand. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins with a fair amount of ease. What else is there to speak of? Is there something you are wondering? About me? I am Princess Sun Lian, the Heavenly Lily. What more are you worthy of knowing? I do not remember ever being allowed to just be a child. My mother died when I was born, shortly before the end of the long drought and the fall of my uncles. I was in the care of tutors too afraid to punish me and too ingratiating to teach me anything useful. I quickly found ways to sneak away from the palace. They dared not report my excursions for fear they would be punished. They would scurry around all day trying in vain to find me. Yes, it was. I didn't fully understand the risk and made some mistakes. But in the end, what I have become is a result of that. In the city, I met the people. The peasants, the homeless, the thieves. It was a much different world from what you see from the palace. They never realized who I was. I'm sure they would have been terrified of the army storming in to rescue me. Most just wanted to be left alone. That life was exciting, but also useful. Even Lotus Assassins overlook the beggar on the street, but she still has eyes
she
and
has a
ears.
heart. She just don't be telling that sometimes.
Ah, the shadow behind my public self. How else can a curious princess learn what really happens in her domain? I don't have time to interpret the veiled statements of advisors, so I became a thief, an assassin, whatever I needed to be. People will not speak to the princess. Bad news kills the messenger first. Silk Fox knows how to persuade. That is how I learned about the activities of Death's Hand. There are many excuses for a vain princess to retreat from sight for days, even weeks at a time. My father encourages such getaways. And if courtiers ever discovered that I was not where I said I would be, who would dare question the Heavenly Lily? I may eschew the formality of it, but being the daughter of the Emperor still has its privileges. There is a freedom in it. I have the resources to go anywhere in the secrecy to do anything. If I wished it, I could be quite carefree. But that is not what I have found in practice. Instead, I see how my father's reign has twisted, and I know I must do something. I do not like to speak about that. I try to avoid the court as much as possible. It is filled with sycophants pandering to the fancies of my father, with little or no concern to their own dignity. It is distasteful. I can handle myself better than any of the fancy courtiers who attempt to match me. I know that someday the court will be mine to rule. When I succeed my father, there will be quite a cleaning out, but with Death's hand manipulating him, that day seems less and less likely. It would be very improper for someone of my standing to say anything, unless you make me a little more comfortable. I have already shared something of myself. Can you tell me something about you? Is there anyone that you care for?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm playing both sides. Even though I'm probably still gonna go with the princess, cause you know, prince status. Trying to
Noble.
rule.
How romantic. Aloof. Separate by class and breeding. Unattainable for a peasant, normally.
Ooh, you know what that means.
Wanting someone you can never have. Love you can never show in public. Such loneliness should not exist. I have contributed to that. The princess behaves as she should, reinforcing the very rules I despise, all to protect Silk Fox. Which one am I? I should not be ungrateful. Everything in my life is dedicated solely to making me happy, but I am at odds with so much. I am always behind a mask, not just when I am Silk Fox. I am not allowed to show an interest in politics, defending the Empire, or even spontaneous affection. You were amusing at first, but now I am drawn further than I meant to be. What do you suppose I should do about that? I have tried to make a place for myself. It was difficult, but I have succeeded, despite Death's hand or my father or what people think. The Jade Empire has had strong female leaders before. Most met with unfortunate ends. At critical junctures, they were abandoned. Whatever I decide, about the Empire or about you, can I count on you to be here? You asked me about my first love. It was the Empire and its people. There might be room for another, given time and effort. I don't think I will shatter any grand conventions of the Empire by courting outside the list of pockmarked nephews of statesmen. You and I will have much to discuss after we have restored my father. I am looking forward to it. Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you know, we tried to play both sides of the romantic scene, you know, just messing with girls, messing with women, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and more is coming, man. I'm trying to finish this really fast. Hope to see you guys soon in later days.